This video was presented by the EA Creator Network. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are here checking out the Sims 4 Everyday Clutter Kit. So you guys are probably aware of the fact that we received two kits today, this one and Pastel Pop, which was a collaboration between the Sims 4 and Plumbella. If you guys want to check out the Pastel Pop kit, I will have a link at the end of the video so you guys can check out that overview. Anyway, there is one thing that I wanted to address before we dive in, and that is the EA app. If for any reason y'all aren't seeing your kit show up in game, or if you go to the little kits tab and it's telling you to restart in order to see it, there's something fishy going on with this EA app, y'all. It took me 2 hours to try to troubleshoot it to work, and everything that I did, including uninstalling the EA app, reinstalling it, refreshing the Sims 4, restarting my computer, everything, literally everything that I did, unfortunately didn't work, and the only thing that worked was going back to Origin. Now, Origin will be uninstalled if you decided to make the transition to the EA app, so you will have to uninstall the EA app and reinstall Origin. If you need a link, I'll provide that down in the description, but hopefully that will solve your issues. Let me know if you've made the transition to the brand new EA app and how is that working out for you, because so far it has been a hot mess express. I'm trying really hard not to let that hiccup kind of bring down my excitement for both of these kits. This one, however, kind of shocked me a little bit because it's a clutter kit that essentially has a bunch of like miscellaneous items. The funny thing about me is a while ago, like a few years ago, I specifically remember saying how much I disliked clutter, and now I can't live without it. And I think my appreciation for clutter grew because I was watching a lot of like some Lissy's videos, and the way that this person incorporates clutter, Dawn, is honestly like an art. It's crazy. Like the homes are so beautifully decorated, but the clutter is perfectly placed in a way that makes it look realistic, and it just draws character to the home and makes it look lived in, and not as much as like maybe like a staged house or something. It's personal. A cell phone case in your Sim's favorite color, a stack of books and games placed off to the side in their living room, a creative display of pictures. This collection includes tons of small personal touches that will make your Sim's house feel more like home. Show to tell. Scattering used coffee cups to show your Sim is a big fan of caffeine, or adding makeup and jewelry boxes to the top of their dresser for a hint at their morning routine are just a couple of examples of the visual storytelling this kit empowers. Normally with my overviews we just dive straight on into game, but I wanted to kind of check out like the little preview on the info card of the items that are included in the Everyday Clutter Kit. And y'all, I'm like so excited. I love this color scheme. It looks very homey and traditional, and I feel like I was just ranting about the lack of like traditional furniture, even though this is obviously clutter, but you know what I'm saying. Like, I feel like this is one step closer to real livable, well, not livable, but realistic homes, I should say. So here we have like a little tray that has like a workout equipment, a cute little rack to put your headset on or headphones, little pad with, you know, pens and paper, the phone with the keys. I feel like I downloaded a CC set that literally had these exact same items in them, so this is really exciting. We have like a little you know, like tray for your sunglasses and a watch, some just miscellaneous cardboard boxes, maybe after you went on like a shopping spree at Simsazam Prime, I don't know what to call that, a couple little like tubs full of junk, a nice little place to hang your purses. Wow, y'all, this is crazy. Okay, so this looks like it would go in the kitchen. It has like your teas and your coffees and things. We have like a little makeup set with a little makeup trunk too, and a bag possibly. These items are so small, my vision isn't that great, so once we get in game I'll probably get a better clarification of what these actually are. I'm not sure what this is, but it looks like a little jar full of coins and paper and glasses and jewelry and mugs galore. I mean, this just speaks debug, but even like, well, maybe debug plus, like, or debug elevated, you know what I mean? Because a lot of these items, I feel like you have to get through debug, and now you'll be able to have them at a click of a mouse. We have like a little cap, the water bottle from this little like set over here, the watch individualized from this tray, or actually no, I think it's just different. This cute little fishing pole with photo and a little fish decor item, which is great to go over the actual mounted fish that you can collect. A little journal. I'm not really sure what this is, maybe like a cigar box or something, and again, can't really tell what that is either. But so far, y'all, these items look incredible. I can't wait to see what they actually look like. For this overview, we're going to use the Kinda Upkept Study, which is a pre-made room that was a part of this kit that costs 6,537 simoleons as like a little like template. Now you do have 3 different themes. You can go with navy, seafoam green, and then you have like a red and like dark wood kind of version. But the navy version is what I originally went with, and I'll show you guys what the room looks like so you can kind of get like a little picture. It's very busy, very messy, exactly what this kit was supposed to do, and it definitely delivered in that regard. But over here, because there was actually a lot more items I needed to show, I kind of just renovated it a little bit because it was just looking way too freaking dark. So I'm gonna dive in to this side first. Here we have ourselves the hooked on storage wall unit. So we have like little pieces of mail, we have like this cute little like keychain and lanyard set, and for the swatch and like color story of this kit, it's going to be very neutral, which is something I've wanted more, you know, more traditional color swatches so that they can integrate with all different types of builds. In fact, we do have like a white and a black swatch here, which could work with contemporary and more modern styles as well. But I'm not gonna lie, I did kind of glaze over this kit, and I wish that there were more colorful swatches. I know I'm never happy, but it's just genuinely how I feel. I feel like with items like this, it's almost a necessity. But next to that, we have the Lug Trio, which appears to feature a drawstring bag. We have maybe an insulated bag for grocery shopping and a merce or just like a book bag. So this is kind of what I mean. More swatches would have been better, maybe some more patterns, give me a little bit of flavor. And then next to this piece, we have the protector. I love these little like Tupperware things that have like knickknacks inside of them. Like we have like an old cassette, like what appears to be some sort of picture, books, just random odds and ends in this box to keep them safe. I think it is so cute. And then on top of that, we have like I don't know if that's like some sort of like a steel box or something to keep your valuables in, but it's nice. I like this. I think this is perfect for like, you know, attics or garages and things. I really loved this item. I think this is called like the I can't even say it, Coinaconicon. But basically it features some miscellaneous change. We have receipts underneath there and this cute translucent jar. It only has 4 swatches, which is definitely a bummer in my personal opinion, because the item itself is just so freaking cute. Then we have the write it down notebook, and this could be used for so many things. This could literally be for notes. It could be for, you know, bookkeeping, keeping track of your finances, whatever your heart desires. I do want prints and patterns on this because I just feel like it's one of those personal items that your sim would personalize, maybe even like a little name scribbled on top. So we'll get into those little quirks and qualms towards the end of the video, but then we have a pair of sunglasses. These are the silver with pink frame version. Then we have just like some traditional specs. I think those are super cute. And then obviously some of these are indeed sunglasses. Down on the floor, we've got our procrastinators box of stuff. When I saw this, I was like, who's been in my room? Because I literally have a box of stuff that looks just like this next to my desk. And I'm not even kidding. It has a more like scrapbooking stuff in it, but very similar, very similar. I like this. I think this is really cute. Now, of course, this might be too much to ask, but having these items like individualized would have been great. We could have done a lot more cluttering with these. Again, a lot of these items you're going to notice are kind of grouped together, which is great, you know, for quick cluttering situations, but it would have been nice to have these again, kind of like, you know, as single pieces too. And you'll see what I'm talking about as I kind of go through the rest of the overview. On the desk, we have the boom box. I wasn't sure what the heck these were at first because I couldn't see, but these are basically little speakers for your computer. And then we have a couple like little swatches, and down below we have like a ruler with, you know, some pencils and books and stuff like that. I think this would be really great with the pastel pop kit too. I'm not sure which swatch, maybe this one would go best, but because we got like a little tablet computer combo in that kit, I think it just makes sense that these two would go perfectly together. Next to that, we have I think this is called the Oral Ambrosia headset. Again, another item that would fit perfectly with the pastel pop kit. I like this. I think it's really cute. I personally never put my headset on a stand. I'm not that like organized. So to see it kind of in a clutter kit was a little like, oh, okay, all right, all right. I used to be cluttery and organized. It was interesting, but I think those two would go perfect with the pastel pop. So moving on, we have the Write It Down memo pad. I can't even tell you how many times I have used debug items to create this exact same setup, and being able to place these items down, you know, just at a quick click of a mouse is really beneficial to me. And I also love like how on some of the notes, like, or on some of the notepads, there's like little scribbles and stuff. I think that's cute. Like, you know, it's very realistic. And then we have a slightly creative collection, which features like a digipad. And then we have like the little, you know, pen there. It's on top of what appears to be books. And then we have a pencil inside, or a pencil, or maybe that's a pen, or a mechanical pencil actually, inside of a little coffee cup. So that's kind of cute. I like that. This desk definitely looks very busy, as one would expect. Now over here towards this end table, we have this little cell phone and key combo set, and I love the keys. If you guys look really closely, you'll notice like on some of these swatches, hold on, I'm like screwing things up here. You'll notice on some of these swatches they have like the little key protector thing. I don't know if it's key protector or like a key accessory. That one actually has like a strawberry. And when I'm talking about like the lack of swatches, this is exactly what I'm talking about, because like this seriously is such a personal item, and I feel like there should be like a row of swatches. Like I just feel like there should be, well, rows of swatches. You know what I'm saying? I like these items so far, but I feel like swatch wise, I'm just gonna say like I just feel like they're lacking a lot. Next to that, we have the Invincible frame tray. This one threw me off a little bit, and the reason why it did is because I'm not exactly sure like where this would go in your house and why there would be like this random paper next to it. Like, what is this paper even supposed to be? I think it would have made a lot more sense if it was maybe like a clock or something, or maybe like a light attached to it, or I don't know. I just maybe I'm not getting like what this was supposed to be used for. Clearly, I don't know how to navigate things today. Y'all see me clicking on the table, so you see me screwing up. I'm just trying not to address it because I'm over myself. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about that piece. On the wall, we have the ball and cap display. I actually really like this because it has this little RBG strip, and it matches the little headset holder over here. So this would be great for a teenage room for a boy or girl or whomever. And I feel like a lot of these items again would go great with the brand new pastel pop kit. But I like that this kit can kind of cater to all different age ranges. I do wish though there was a version without the ball on top, so that you could put maybe like a trophy or something, or just customize it to your personal liking. But that's probably the only thing that I could really say about that. Then we have the sea lion memories. This is so cute. I feel like fishing in the game is so underrated, and to have like a little fishing pole with this artwork, I think that'd be super cute. I'm wondering if you took a picture of your own sim, if you could kind of like you know, Frankenstein it to just fit perfectly over this, and maybe kind of create your own imagery. That would have been really cool if they were actually like frames that you could put your own photos into. I think that would be really cool. But yeah, this is a really cute piece. I do like this one a lot. I really, really do. There were quite a few items that weren't actually featured in the pre-made room, so I went ahead and just put like a little counter so that we can go over each one individually. We do have a single version of that cap there, and we have a bunch of different swatches. We've got blacks, reds, pink, and I guess this is kind of like a seafoam green. That's not my favorite color combo, but it is cute. And then this kind of reminds me of, I forgot what it was, like, is it Brightchester University? I'm not really sure. Here are the mugs. So we have the mug trio and then the mug solo. Now, I really wish this trio was individualized, because I feel like we could have really, you know, gone the full mile with the cluttering. Now, I do like the fact that they've added in some dirty objects, because let's be honest, we've all seen a dirty mug from time to time, and we have two different swatches of that. But again, not enough, in my personal opinion, not enough swatches for a mug. I mean, there's so much you could have done with that. There's so much you could have done with that, and the swatches are just killing me here. But for the mug trio, we have a couple swatches that aren't necessarily available for the mug solo. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure those little strawberries are in the pastel pop collection. So I guess you could use those with this too, which would be kind of cool, or use those with that. Next, we have the snack pack to go, which is perfect for your kitchen or maybe next to your bedside. I can't really make out with well, you shouldn't be making out with a snack pack, but I can't really make out what each item is. They're just kind of grainy. I think it's like maybe coffee, some sort of lotion, a jar. This jar looks like it might be a little rusty too, so maybe some pantry items. Again, can't really make out what these are supposed to be, but I guess it could be whatever your imagination says it is. I'm not sure. Then we have the Thirsty Thermos, which I actually forgot something. I'm going to have to place that down really quick. I forgot two somethings. There's a lot more in this kit than you would think, but thankfully, a little thermos kind of reminded me of it. So we'll get to those in just a second. But the Thirsty Thermos comes with a very underwhelming amount of swatches, but great for your Sims that like to work out, or maybe if you wanted to clutterify your gym, that would be great. Then we have ourselves the Kicks Are for Kids. These are the biggest damn children's shoes I have ever seen. I don't think these are any kicks for kids I've ever seen. I mean, my son's 15 and he wears a size 11.5. So, I mean, sure, but this just looks, when I think of kids, I think of like small little kid shoes, not, I don't know, maybe teenage shoes is what they're referring to. But I love how realistic this looks. We have the tissue paper with the box. We've got some laces sneaking out, some spare laces on the side there. I thought these are really cute too, but you know, just not a lot going on in the swatch department. Okay, I'll stop complaining about it. But now we have a couple little miscellaneous trinkets. We have the mega magazine stack and the Trinketville, which I thought was maybe like a cigar holder. I don't know, I wasn't sure. Now the cool thing about these little magazines is that they do have like little categories and topics on some of them. So obviously this one's like a baker's magazine, which is kind of cool. Then we have like a gamer's magazine here with the controller, and then we have like some other like little miscellaneous ones where you could obviously use your imagination as to what they are about. But yeah, those are really cool. And then this one's like, I don't know if it's like space or something, but yeah, and this one looks like it could be like Minecraft or Jungle or National Geographic. I don't know. A lot of these things you got to use your imagination for. But the trinket box just looks like this. I mean, it's a trinket box. I don't know really what else to say about it. Now we have the Once Upon a Time chess kit. This is interesting. Very different, might I add. Not sure what the purpose of this is or how I would ever use this, but I mean, it's there. It has all the essentials you would need for chess. It's not functional by any means. But yeah, I don't know. It's okay, I guess. I do like this item over here. This is the Shine On, Shine Off. And basically, it's just like a little tabletop mirror. We have some beautiful polishes, some barrettes, some lipsticks, things like that. I do wish that this was actually functional so that your Sims could come up and, you know, play with this item. But unfortunately, that's not the case. And then next to that, we have the Subtle Serve Makeup Kit. I don't want to say it again, but this would be another item that I could see kind of like integrating perfectly with the other kit that we received today. Now, the cool thing about this palette actually looks like a palette I recently purchased. And I love the little like makeup case underneath it. I think that's super cute. And I'm not sure if this egg thing is supposed to like replicate a beauty blender because it really does look like a freaking egg. And look at the little makeup bag. See, these are all the items that I love and enjoy, but wish so desperately they were separated. I feel like these items are too bulky. Does anybody else feel that way, or is it just me? It might be just me. I don't know. You can let me know in the comments down below. But there's another asset that I forgot to share with you, and that is the Adoringly Adorned Jewelry Stand. This one I've already checked out as well, and I actually really like this. This would be great for like a, clothing store. I could see Trendy actually having this makeup stand, on a counter or something. The the boba tea shop with the high school years. I think that would be really cool. Now, if you go through the individual swatches, you're gonna notice that the jewelry pieces will actually change. So we have some, multicolored jewelry here, some beautiful little what is this called? Like feather earrings or something like that. I thought that was kind of cool. And then if you change it, you could get like this little moon and star pendant one. Those are really cute. I love these. They seem like they're like really like boho, like they're like a boho type of jewelry or style jewelry. I do wish these were real. I'm not gonna lie. These are super duper 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 cute. And then over here on the floor, because I'm running out of room, I've got a little like workout set here. So we have the Beacon of Attention activity set that has like a yoga mat and a kettlebell. And then next to that, we have the Gym in a Box. So Gym in a Box looks like this. We have our Thirsty Thermos, some towels, some, I don't know if those are like dumbbells, maybe. Those aren't dumbbells. They can't be like little weights, like little 5-pounders. And then, like I said earlier, the yoga mat and the kettlebell. So that's what those look like. And I feel like that might actually be about it. Is that really all? Okay, well, let me just tell you how I feel really quick. All in all, I think this clutter kit is cute. I do appreciate some of the individualized items that they have separated from some of these more bulkier clutter sets. However, I do feel like they could have like maybe individualized them even more to where we actually would have gotten more use out of them. Like, I don't know how many like single sunglasses I'm gonna place everywhere, but you bet your bottom dollar that I would place like the little compact or makeup, the little makeup bag separately, or even just, the little palette or these little individual items. I think I would have used those more frequently, if that makes sense, than a pair of sunglasses. Also, like separating these mugs because not each one is the same. And then the swatches by far are my biggest like qualm. I did notice that I think it was Simmer Will on Tumblr did say the one perk that they found about this kit is that like 99% or the vast majority of these items actually will fit on shelves. So obviously, like these bigger pieces, you're not gonna find those on a shelf, but you might actually find a lot of these little smaller items on a shelf, or that they'll be slottable, which is great because a lot of the items that we do have right now that are clutter items, you aren't able to like put on a shelf. So that could be helpful. But again, like with a lot of the items being very similar to one another, it's just not enough swatch variation. I don't know how helpful that would truly be. Maybe I'm just being a little picky, I guess, but to be honest with you, I do like this kit. I definitely think it's worth the $5, but if I'm being even more honest, there's so many free clutter kits in the community that I think you would get more bang for your bit, if you will. I don't think this is a bad one by any means, and I still would pick it up. Now, I'm gonna just be brutally honest with you. I definitely thought I would use this a lot more than I think I am now. We'll have to see. I'm a little iffy on it. It's definitely like a 50-50 for me, but I don't hate it. I don't love it. And I do wish there was definitely more of it. Now, I know kits, again, they have a very limited, slot allowance. So I think it's like 20 something objects. So obviously they had to make do with what they had, and they had to, kind of condense where they could. But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this one. I don't know if I would like necessarily recommend it. I would to a degree, especially if you're on console and stuff and you don't have the ability to have mods. This might be a plus for you. But if you are able to download mods, or you're not against going, the mod route, there are so many other kits out there that will literally offer the exact same thing. So anyways, I'm going to wrap up this video here. Don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun does not shine, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.
With your colors, they kind of tell me what I'm thinking. I fell in love with the way we are and the way we lose it. There's something different about